to Through the Bible. We are listening to the stories of Jesus' miracles. Our story for today is titled Jesus Raises Jairus' Daughter to Life. Matthew chapter 9, 18 to 26. Jairus was a leader at the synagogue in Capernaum. His 12-year-old daughter was very seriously ill. Although many of those in the synagogue would not have turned to Jesus for help, Jairus went searching for him. Jesus had visited the other side of Lake Galilee, and a large crowd waited in Capernaum for him to return. Jairus came and fell at Jesus' feet, pleading with him to come to his daughter as his daughter was dying. As Jesus was on his way, the crowds almost crushed him. Among the crowd was a woman who had been ill for 12 years with an illness that made her bleed. She had spent all her money going to doctors to make her better, but her condition had only got worse. In Jewish law, her illness, as it caused her to bleed, made her unclean. So she had to avoid going near other people or touching them when she was suffering. Hoping to go unnoticed, she crept up behind Jesus. If I just touch the hem of his garment, I will be healed, she thought. The woman reached down and touched the edge of Jesus' garment. Immediately her bleeding stopped and she felt well. You see, on the four corners of the Jewish prayer shawl were 4 tassels. These tassels were to remind each Jewish man of his responsibility to fulfill God's commandments, but also came to represent that man's authority. At once, Jesus knew power had gone out of him. He turned round in the crowd and asked, "Who touched me?" His disciples replied, "Everyone is crowding around and pushing. Yet you ask, 'Who touched you?'" But Jesus said, "Someone touched me. I know that power has gone out from me." The woman came trembling and fell at his feet. She confessed in front of everyone that she had touched him and had been instantly healed. Jesus replied, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace." While Jesus was still speaking, someone came to break terrible news to Jairus. "Your daughter is dead," he said. "Don't bother the teacher anymore." Hearing this, Jesus said to Jairus, "Don't be afraid, just believe, and your daughter will be healed." Jesus went to Jairus' house where people were wailing and mourning. "Stop wailing," Jesus said. "She is not dead, but asleep." The mourners laughed at Jesus, knowing the girl was dead. Then Jesus took Peter, John, and James and the child's parents inside the house. Jesus took the girl by the hand and said, "My child, get up." Her spirit returned, and at once she stood up. Jesus told her astonished parents to give her something to eat. Then Jesus ordered them not to tell anyone what had happened.